Hello, viewers. Welcome to another edition of your favorite program, The Viewpoint with Precious Yembe. What is The Viewpoint with Precious Yembe? It is a program that talks about real life stories from personalities that shares the success story just to motivate viewers that is watching on their own way to succeed in life. And we also divert to different topics of challenges affecting individual, political, religious, entertainment, and also personal issues. And today, yeah, you remember I told you last week that we're going to have interesting guests for our safety because the year have started. There's no other person than Mr. Lawrence Ojo. He is digital creator, chief accountant at Directorate of Road Traffic Service. We want to welcome him officially to this edition of the program.
Okay, thanks for having me here. My name is Ojo Lawrence, like the presenter have already presented my name to be, and I'm here from the Directorate of Road Traffic Services, digital creator, like I said, and area commander, Area 1, FCT DRTS.
Oh, Mr. Lawrence, I need to commend your voice, looking like a broadcaster. The voice, I don't want to say somebody when I say somebody is blushing on officer, anyway. So good to have you. Now let's go straight to the business of the day. Yes, sir. Now the first question we're going to have you now is, can you explain the latest car insurance directive issued by the government and the provisions we want to hear and the viewers want to hear?
Talking about insurance, we all know that it's a prerequisite for every car owner to have an insurance, at least minimum of third-party insurance. And it's become mandatory because it's stated in the Insurance Act of 2003 guidelines and the NICOM guidelines as well on the regulations. And then the key regulations about this insurance matter is that number one is that it's mandatory that you must have insurance third party minimum, and that all car owners must carry the insurance all around inside their vehicle when they are going out. And then annual insurance equally renewed annually, mandatorily, annually. And talking about the claims or the benefits or accrue to it, it's still in the regulation that the insurance third party at least pay about $1 million for bodily or death injury, or death, and 500,000 naira for property damage.
Oh, that's cool. At least the viewers are listening. So, how does this directive aim to improve road safety and reduce as incident in the country?
Yeah, it promotes better driving habits from the on the part of the drivers, and knowing fully well that you'll be rest assured that you are covered in case of any injury to third-party issues.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, that's fine. So, what are the benefits of this directive for car owners and drivers and the general public?
Like I've said, the major benefit is that when you have valid third-party insurance, third party is as is pronounced is injury inflicted on the third party. Does not cover your own vehicle. It only covers.
And why? Why must it be that way?
That is why they have different, different type of insurance.
Okay.
You have comprehensive, you have property insurance, you have third party, but third party is the minimum that is required. But you can go for comprehensive. Comprehensive covers both your own vehicle, another vehicle.
So if person doesn't have the funds of that, so what will happen?
No, that is the reason why they say that every vehicle owner must have at least third party. So let's assume that after the whole incident, it's a judge that you are at fault. Then your insurance company will indemnify the person, the other party. You're not paying it directly from you as supposed to be. So at least.
Okay, now we'd like to want to know the benefit of this directive and how will this directive impact the overall driving experience and road safety in the country.
Like I've said before, we campaign about safety, which is everybody's business. We all know that. And then on this traffic matter insurance level, excuse me, it promotes good driving habits. One, you don't want to be involved in an accident.
Yeah.
Not fully well, and then if it makes insurance companies themselves to know the vehicle that have high risk.
Yes.
When you have high risk, then you are billed higher than what is expected. So, and that when you have that consciousness with you that, okay, I must drive safe. And when you drive safe, then the accident will be reduced on our road. And then it give the safety officers lesser work to do, and the accident record will go down drastically.
So now, how will this directive contribute to reducing the number of accidents and the fatalities on Nigerian roads?
Now, if everybody are conscious of driving, and because I said earlier that it promotes responsible driving habits.
Yes, habits.
Now, once you have a responsible driving habits, definitely the accident on our road should be minimized.
So that means some people doesn't have, some people are irresponsible in driving.
Of course.
Oh, and so because before someone will drive must go to driving school. So is there no way they have this and teach them the guides and the rules for all this? So when you just mean responsible driving, because I know some people can do their advert and the rest.
We don't want to talk about driving issue today.
Yeah.
But let me just go in a little bit into it. Now, when you're talking about whether they didn't go to school, the driving school before they obtained their driver's license, of course, many of them did. But education is what we are left with.
Yeah.
After you might have forgotten what you are learning in school.
You're right.
That's where the education lives in you right now. Some people can read to pass that driving school exam, but it's not in them. So once they are out of there, just to get a license, when they get a license, then their normal habits, driving habits, come back into them. That's why we keep going about, creating awareness, telling them what you need to do, some tips on driving, on safe driving that we have been doing. If you follow my page, you will see that I've done a lot on the.
Oh yes, I think I saw that too. So now I think our next questions will be on non-compliance issues. So what are the aim and the reasons you have observed for non?
Repeat your question.
Okay. See, thank God you saw 15 minutes. Just give me a thumbs up.
Okay, for break, right?
Yes, for break.
6 minutes.
6 minutes now. Okay. So now let's talk about the non-compliance issue. So what are the main reasons you have observed for non-compliance with the car insurance directive?
Talking about non-compliance issue, I think the major reason why people are not complying is that the awareness is not enough.
So why the awareness is not enough? Why?
Some people are not even aware of even the Insurance Act regulation and Nikon Act regulation.
So that's why you're here not to also create the awareness.
So that is the reason why we are here. That's one. And but the insurance companies and the Nikon, they need to do more better, at least by bringing out some jingles, at least to enlighten people on the benefits. Because the thing is, when you don't know the benefit of something,
you won't value it.
It's not interested. You are not interested.
You won't value it.
So that's just the reason why. That is one. And then secondly, another thing, another compliance, even those to those people that even have the knowledge of the act and the guidelines, to the people that are aware, another problem that they used to have is that, in the course of our interacting with people, they complain about the longer time taken in compensation of claims. Okay. That's another issue. So, then I don't have that time to wait for that long to get my vehicle repaired by one insurance company. I better go and do it myself and then just forget about it. So that's just the reason why some people are not.
So why, if I want to ask, why that long time for them to have that? So even if it's me too, it's kind of discouraging too.
Every organization with different policies, with different rules, there are some steps, some procedure, some protocol to follow to get into get compensation. So they can't just jump it.
Yeah, I know.
But the thing is that
too long.
But the thing is that we need to be patient in this country. We need to be patient. We are always impatient. We want to get something, as.
But what is the duration when we talk about the long term? So what is the duration? How many years? How many months? How many weeks?
It can't take years.
No.
It can't take years. It can't take years. You know what? The major thing is that if it's getting longer, if we are no longer okay with the timing, the only thing you can reach out to NICOM, that's National Insurance Commission.
And just the viewers are
Yes.
listening to this now.
Yes, you know, you can reach out to them, lodge your complaint there, and then they will take it up from there.
So, how can the Directorate of Traffic Service and other relevant authorities address these issues and encourage compliance?
That is what we've been doing. As a prerequisite, when you come to renew your particular or vehicle documents with us in our office, after renewing it, you go and get your insurance policy. Though there's some things on the pipeline that want to match it at least one-stop shop where you can just get everything. But insurance company, people prefer different insurance company. You have your own, so we can't mandate it that you must do from insurance A or insurance B. But provided you have your, but our own is to renew particular document for you, and when you get your document renewed, then you go and do the stuff. That is why the Nigerian police too, they are out. That is, I'm sure you're out of the directive from the IG.
Yes.
That at least they should start clamping down on those that are not complying with it.
So we even have it here, the question to ask you. So okay, now that is interesting coming from you. So what is the proper protocol for members of the public to follow when stopped by traffic officer for inspection?
Proper protocol?
Yeah.
The thing is this. When you're talking of protocol, it means the proper protocol to interact with the general public?
Yes. A lot of people complained, and even son of my daughter has complained. They said I should ask you.
Okay, now let's just take it this way. There are protocols.
Yeah.
Number one is that as a general public, when you see the signal of the traffic officer ahead of you, afar of you, what you need to do is, number one, you slow down, reduce your speed.
Yes.
When you reduce your speed, then signal, use your indicator to signal your intention to stop. When you stop, park very well according to where they ask you to park, or just park safely. And then before they even attend to you, at least make your hand visible, at least to avoid any confusion. Your hands can be on your wheel or on your laps, then to know that okay, to see your intention, okay, this one or that. And then after that, politely greet the officer. Be polite enough to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time that you are being pulled over. And after that, get all the required documents out and hand them over for checking. So after that one, I believe after you're done with that, then if there is any other recommendation or citation that is issued out, follows it. But where the problem normally lies is that when during inspection, people get agitated and impatient. Seriously, but you don't have to. Just keep calm down, and then watch, check. Let them check whatever they want to check, and then even if it's taking longer than expected, you still have to keep your calm. Then after they have finished the stuff, all the recommendations follows. Then after that, when they are done, and still try to be polite enough to at least appreciate the officer's time taken to check the document and the professionalism. Say thank you, and they signal you out and look at your surrounding before you pull back to the road. That's just it. So doing that, sincerely speaking, and another thing I may say is that be truthful with all the questions that the officers are asking you about about your documents, about your vehicle.
Be scared too.
Be truthful. The thing is this, if you do all those things, at least you're promoting very good rapport, communications. So that's where it's supposed to be. So, but in a situation whereby You cited a traffic signal from a traffic officer, safety officer, traffic officer from afar of you. You're now trying to just be funny from the other side, then it becomes issue. You have to be a law-abiding citizen.
Oh, that's fine. At least I'm going to stop you there. Let's go on a short break. When we come back, we will see it's just going to be on interaction with you on the compliance.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So viewers, we're going on a short break. Right back again. The program continue. The viewpoint refreshers are here. Welcome back, viewers. This is the program, The Viewpoint with Precious Ayembe. I have with me the digital creator, chief accountant at Directorate of Road Traffic Service, Mr. Uju Lawrence, and he's giving us tips on safety. And you know what? We're still going to go back again to ask him, because it's going to be interaction with him as he gives us more tips, more guides for us for our safety, because safety is important. Now, Mr. Lawrence, back to you. We were discussing before we went on a short break. We said, how can the driver and car owners ensure the smooth and respectful interaction with traffic officers during stop?
No, that is what I have actually mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
You know, if all those if all those guidelines that all those protocol, those guidelines that I mentioned earlier, if it's followed, then you are promoting a very smooth interaction.
Oh, that's
you know,
right.
you don't have to just be patient. Don't get agitated. Calm down. When you're signaled to park, please obey and park very well. Be nice. At least be
nice.
Be respectful.
Yeah, be nice and be respectful. At least for the fact that you are representing Nigeria.
Yes, be right. Let's be nice to us. So if you're nice, then definitely you promote, a very good rapport during the process of inspection of your vehicle.
But sometimes it might be transfer of aggression. You don't know, somebody might just be, and this is Nigeria, what is happening.
Yes.
But I'm not saying that I should be the right thing to do. Yeah. So I want to throw this last question to you on our interaction. Are there any specific documents or information that drivers should have readily available during inspection?
Of course. When I said earlier that you have to produce the required documents.
Yeah.
Have you driver's license? Have you vehicle particular valid? Have your registration, is it valid? Is it up to date? Your insurance card, you have it with you? So those are the things that they require. Those are the prerequisites to move on the road. So get those one first, and then maybe the little inspection that they want to do can later follow. So that's it. Those are the things that you needed actually.
Now this is the hot point. The viewers is waiting for you to say harassment. They say ask him more. So, Mr. Ojo, now we want to talk about addressing harassment allegations from your officers. Now, what mechanism are in place for members of the public to report allegations of harassment or in misconduct by traffic officer? What document do you have for that?
Talking about harassment, I know they're going to ask this question.
Yes.
What is harassment?
Tell us, the viewers is watching.
And then another question is that who is harassing who?
They say the officers, so tell us.
The thing is this, it's just the pressure of being agitated and impatient that bring about all this issue of harassment allegations. Yes, it can happen. But it doesn't used to happen at times. But you must have,
you accept it. It can
happen. Yeah,
because
it can happen.
Everybody are not same in the office.
Yes, it can happen.
Yes.
It can happen. Maybe because of, they say actions and reactions.
Yes.
So it can happen. But the thing is, there are better way of addressing it. On that road there, you have superior officers on that road there. Even if you are not okay with the conduct of the person that talked to you first, you have right to say, okay, let me see who is in charge on this, or the team leader at that point in time. So I was saying the team leader, I'm sure it should be better, it's a way better position to talk well, and then to make sure to know the reason why you have been stopped before the harassment. And let's assume that there's an harassment, like you already said. You can report the harassment to our office.
No, where?
Our office is always Directorate of Road Traffic Services. Yeah, we have a call center that you can even call immediately, which I'll read out the lines shortly. You can call all our call centers, 24 hours. They are on, and then apart from that, get into there. Even if you want to walk into the office directly, you can approach the office of the provost. You can, we have disciplinary department. We have intelligence department that is shadowed with responsibility of investigating this matter and then get justice for the assault, for the misconduct. We don't, in our organization, we don't cover up hearing officers. We punish them accordingly, and then we make sure that even the general public that came to report them knows about the kind of punishment that is meted to them.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's what we do.
That's good. Okay, that's good. So now, how does this Directorate of Traffic Service investigate and address such allegations?
Like I've told you just now, that report the incident with pictorial or video evidence.
Okay.
At least to aid the investigation.
Okay. So
having reporting that, and I assure you that the authority will get back to you within 48 hours.
Oh, that's fine. So now I think we winding up, signing up for the day. What are the assurance? I think I get the question back again of what somebody just said now that you asked you. You say, what assurance can you provide that the Directorate is committed to upholding the highest standard of professionalism and integrity among its officers? Someone sent the question.
Our director now, the director of Road Traffic Services now, president of the Dr. Ablatif Bello, he has made it very easy. Training and retraining of officers, at least to enhance professionalism, is on ground already. Is on ground, and then officers are well trained right now, and then they are well tutored on what they need to do on the road, and then how to even avoid this issue of public corporal or this what they call harassment, so to say, manage it right now. And I can assure you that our office is a professional office.
Okay.
That our watchword is professionalism and safety at all time. I can assure the public that they will get whatever they want, justice, anything that they report to us. But the major problem we have is that the social media is not an avenue to report an issue. If what an issue to be tracked down, you report it appropriately to the appropriate quarters, and then if you are no longer satisfied with the investigation and the way the matter is handled, then you can still get redress. But at least report it the normal way, and then we assure you that you get justice, and then we'll treat the matter with utmost professionalism.
Okay, before I let you go, you wanted to call numbers for viewers, so that in case any of them have this kind of issue, they can reach out to you. So what number is that?
Okay.
In case of misconduct, assault, harassment, and the rest.
No, we are all in the 020.
Okay.
9360. 6046. That is the hotline there. And the one you can reach 247 is 081 310 50515. Another one is that can still reach out on 081 234 73503. Those are our call center number. So you can raise the directories. You can at least call them. Can even call them on the spot there, and Now, and lay your complaint.
Only your complaint with an evidence.
Is an evidence.
Oh, that's fine.
Even-
I know the person that sent this question, you're happy to hear this now. Okay, that's fine. Mr. Lawrence Ojo, we want to let you go. You've given us so much information, and we are glad for such information. So what would be your advice to our viewers out there? The year I've just fully started because this is February. So for safety and for compliance.
My general advice
Yeah.
to every one of us is that safety is everyone's business,
Yeah.
and we have to promote it with everything that we have. Respect the traffic officers on the road, and then you get the respect in return. Where your friends treat us like one
Oh, that's
and see us like one.
Oh, I wanted to let you go, but there is a question that bumped in that don't you people have grace when somebody commit an offense? Because even me, I'm a victim because I was going to see one of your balls and I've forgotten where. I don't know that place we shouldn't park.
Right
We
now,
just said let's step out. They took our car. So now the question is called me. You don't have grace.
you know,
They must turn your car. You pay money. Oh, sir.
no, you see.
Right. I wanted to let you go, but this.
Okay,
question,
let me just quickly
so we
attend to
stand
this.
it up now.
You don't say that grace or no grace.
Yeah.
The thing is this: for vehicle particulars expiration, the,
But
system,
ours wasn't expired.
the system
We
automatically
just
sends
parked
you.
somewhere we don't know.
Okay, you park
Then we
where
wanted
you're
to
not
go and see
supposed to
one
park.
of your balls. Then before we came, they took our car.
You know, if they took your car, maybe you are parking obstruction
That was
in
what
the
we
very
were
wrong
even
place.
begging.
The very
Oh, you
wrong
don't not be like I said this question.
Yes, yeah. You know, it can happen, but definitely, but at least if you stay approach the office with at least a genuine,
We did.
we
paid the fine,
at least with
50,000
genuine
naira.
plate,
We paid.
then you can be, the fine can be waived outrightly.
No, we paid. I think I was even the one that went to the bank.
Can be waived probably. But now, right now, the new DRTS now, you know, but the model of the pattern of operation now is, I don't know, is different from what you encountered the other time.
Okay.
Now, you know, we give you ticket, we issue ticket for you, and when you issue your fine, you still have right to even appeal it.
So I don't know the one.
We give you 7 days to go and pay. We let you go with your
Mine
car.
was just that day I even make the payment.
No, now I'm telling you what is happening now.
Okay.
That we'll let you go.
Oh, really?
We'll issue you a
So
ticket.
this is a new update.
Yes,
Oh my
we'll
God.
let you go. We'll issue you a ticket. After issuing you a ticket, that is the fine, your offense ticket. We'll let you go. Then we give you 7 days ultimatum to come back and pay and make payment. So failure to pay, then your vehicle risk impoundment. Right? Then you still have, within that 7 days, you still have right to even appeal the ticket with evidence that okay, maybe with some plea or evidence you can appeal for outright waiver of reduction or fine reduction, which they will communicate with you back within 72 hours.
Oh, that's fine. So because I stopped, I thought we were done, then the question just popped out. So now I will use the opportunity for you to just round up and say goodbye to our viewers out there.
The viewer at home,
Yes.
always do the right thing, not the easy things.
Okay, viewers out there, this is where we want to close it for the day, and we want to say thank you for being part of this show. At least Mr. Ojo gave us a new update on harassment or from any for any officer, and for maybe grace when you misbehave or any misconduct, like from your own self, because since you are complaining about the officers too, you too also sometimes we also show some misconduct as well. And you know, so they are fair enough to give us some grace. And you hear what you just said. I won't say more about that. You just keep watching it and follow up the social media and do the numbers they call. In case of anything you see and you have your evidence, you reach out to the number. This is where we want to say thank you for being part of today's edition of the program, The Viewpoint with Precious Ayembe. My name remains Precious Ayembe. Thank you for being part of this show today. God bless you. See you next week. Same time, same station. Bye for now.